Hey guys, my name's Tony and I just want to give you a short video on a problem with the Thair Ironman 1000 gimbal. The gimbal's beautiful. It comes made by Thair out of Taipei. It's sold by Infinity Hobby. It's basically a knockoff of the Cinestar, which is unreasonable, overpriced unit. But this unit arrived a couple days ago in the mail and it's fantastic. The craftsmanship, the quality, the belts, the gears, the custom modified servos on it are fantastic. There is one small problem that you can't use this gimbal, and during the manufacturing you can see what they did was they put a tension wheel here. What this tension wheel is for is when you use a servo to actuate a gear, you have backlash in the gears. That's what all servos, because of its design like a car transmission. So what they did was they put a tension unit so you wouldn't feel that slop in it, which is an excellent idea. Actually, Cinestars don't even have that model. But the problem is they put a plastic gear on the shaft without pinning it, or a bolt or an E-clip on it. So what happens is, as you actuate, as your rig rocks back and forth, the gear walks off of the shaft, and it actually could be fatal. It could actually make you crash your very expensive rig. You could see right there the gap is starting to get big in between the drive gear, and eventually as you're going right now, I'm going to show you, you could see the gear starting to walk off, and there you go right there. With your 5D on there, it's going to collapse and violently drop to one side. What they should have done was this gear right here, they should have notched it so an E-clip could go in there, or pin it so you could actually put a screw with Loctite on it. Sorry about that, I dropped the gear. So the gear is keyed so it goes on, but it's absolutely unusable. You can't put this in the air, because after several side-to-side movements, this gear is just going to come off. I don't know if you could see it, there's just absolutely nothing there to hold that gear on. So that's where the problem is. If they could fix that, this rig right here should sell for north of $2,000–$3,000. I mean, it's fantastic, just the engineering, design. It's got the 66mm drop downs for the 5D camera, which I had planned on using it with my Ironman 1000, but now it's gonna have to sit on the shelf until Thair works with Infinity on sending out to everyone who bought this a way to repair that. Just don't fly it with that way, because you're going to lose the gear, and it's also going to drop to one side. It could violently make you crash too as well. Never leave a video on a negative note. Positive note, the rest of the gimbal is absolutely fantastic. It's got an oversized bearing up here for the gear and the movement. Everybody knows about Savox servos, one of the best on the market. The Invincible Rabbit design is a beautiful design to take the slop out of servos. The side pivot unit comes in 3 parts, takes about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to put it together. Other than that, it's a fantastic rig. We're just waiting on Thair to revamp that. Other than that, it has to go on the shelf, and I can't use it until then. Leave me a comment at the bottom, tell me what you think. Thanks.